What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to a new edition of the 1216 podcast reaction section. As you can see in the title, today's video we are getting into the Marvel's official trailer. They had I guess the other one they dropped before was a teaser trailer, so we got a brief kind of glimpse of what was going to be going on with Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and then Miss Marvel, and how they all end up like switching places and all that kind of stuff, and their power has some kind of link to each other or something, causing them to switch places or something like that. Not exactly sure who the villain is. I know it's a woman. I believe it's the lady who's married to Tom Hiddleston in real life. What's her name? Zoe Ashton, I believe that's her name. I don't know what character she's playing though. I know she's the villain, but I don't know what the name of the character is that she's playing. It takes place, I want to say after. It has to take place after Secret Invasion, but with the whole Miss Marvel show and that post-credit scene, that post-credit scene take place further on after the show ended or something like that, or we'll have to see. I'm not exactly sure how it all fits together in the timeline. I just know that it has to be after Secret Invasion because the eye patch and all that kind of stuff. Nick Fury's back on Earth and doing all that kind of stuff. So it has to be after Secret Invasion, which we'll finally get the last episode on this upcoming Wednesday. Looking forward to that, seeing how everything concludes with that, and then I will probably do a ranking of all the Marvel TV shows since that will be complete, which I'm actually looking forward to, just going back over my feelings on all the shows and whatnot and how I felt about them and putting them in list order like you saw I did with the movie. So that will be coming soon for next week. Really looking forward to this movie, as I told you all in the teaser for it, just because Ms. Marvel, I really enjoyed that show and couldn't wait to see when she'd end up coming back. So whatever she was going to come back in, I was going to be super excited for. Then we got to see Monica earlier, so I couldn't wait to see Monica come back as well. But WandaVision wasn't one of my favorite shows. That's kind of why I didn't say anything about her first, seeing that we did get an introduction to her first. Then we got Kamala. Even way further, we got Captain Marvel with Brie Larson. So I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't super great or anything as you saw by my rankings, but I did enjoy the movie. Can't wait to see her come back. I don't have any hate for her character like other people do, or hate for Brie Larson in real life. Hey, listen, I'm just here to enjoy the movies and all that. She does a great job with the acting. I would have preferred Natalie Dormer. That's just me, but it is what it is. I've enjoyed her performances. Can't wait to see this movie. Definitely, like I said, one of my most anticipated movies. Like I said on the channel before, I try not to go into stuff with anticipation and whatnot. That way you don't get disappointed. Insert the whole MJ quote from any of the new Homecoming movies. Well, not Homecoming, new Spider-Man movies. Any of those three, you can kind of pick from that. But she says it in basically, I guess, all of them. Or somebody, either her or Tom or Peter, I should say, says that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I do have expectations for it. I want it to be really good just because I really enjoy these three characters, and I hope they do a really good job of pulling the movie off. So without further ado, you're not here to see me talk before and get into that spiel. You're here for that for after, if you do stick around for after the trailer reaction. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead get into this reaction.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
Cold, no air, space.
Captain Marvel, the Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
Uh-oh. That's the other one. And that's the post-credit scene.
What is happening to me? She's entangled our light-based powers.
So we switch places whenever we use them.
Oh.
Strong theory.
You can absorb light.
I can see it.
And Kamala...
Who's Kamala?
Hi. She can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of.
I could totally show you.
No!
Oh! Help! Help!
She's targeting every planet we call home. I would never choose to bring anybody into this.
You are not the only thing standing between this and the universe. We're a team. Higher.
Farther, faster, baby.
Faster.
Let's get it.
Who's that good kid?
Goose! It's a flagging! Uh-huh.
I can't. Can you?
I got it.
It's a flagging! Oh, man. Solid trailer, y'all. I am definitely looking forward to this movie. This is one of the most anticipated movies for me. Like I said previously before, I don't like get super high expectations about movies and all that kind of stuff, just because I don't want to get disappointed. But ever since the Miss Marvel show and watching that and seeing Kamala and all of that, I've just been super excited to see wherever it was that she was going to end up coming back. And clearly the next place she's coming back is in the movie. After we saw Monica as well, like I couldn't wait to see her, even though she wasn't like the super main focus of the WandaVision show. But when she ended up getting the powers and whatnot, and she just like the character, her, the way she acted and everything, like I just really enjoyed her character. So I can't wait to see her come back as well. Just the fact that they're, all gonna be together in one movie, as well as Captain Marvel. I can't wait. Really, the scenery and everything when they go to different planets and all that kind of stuff looks beautiful. It looks like a huge step up as far as what we got from the first Captain Marvel movie. I feel like they kind of know more so what they're trying to really pull off with this one. With that one, I feel like it was really just kind of to set the character up so you can see her when she came in Endgames, just so you really know who she was and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, it wasn't for me. You saw my ratings. I didn't think it was a bad movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a good amount, really. But it just didn't feel like, it just felt like they were doing it to check off, kind of check off something off a list just to fit in with what they were doing. Had it come earlier on, just like the Black Widow movie had come earlier on, where it should have kind of come and been and all that kind of stuff, it would have been a lot better. It would have made a lot more sense. But the whole kind of stuff with the studios, Ike Perlmutter and all that kind of stuff, so we understand why that was the way it was, and I'm not really no fault from me. It is what it is. I enjoyed the movie for what it was, but this one feels like it has a clear direction. It's setting something up for future stuff, not just one movie to set up an appearance, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So really can't wait to see them all go crazy. We get to see the villain of the movie, not sure her name, but I just know her actual name in real life. That's Zoe Ashton, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She's married to Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki. They're married in real life. Crazy, yeah. So she finds the other bangle from that Kamala has. So we saw Kamala has one, and how it starts to like glow and whatnot after she kind of hits it. So like that does something to their powers, because they all manipulate light in some type of form, all three of them. So it affects their powers. So they swap. And she's trying to destroy every place they call home. So does that mean there are more homes, more places that they think of as home in the galaxy or something like that? Or like what? I have no clue. So real interested to see more of that. We should probably get at least one more, if not two, because the movie doesn't come out for a couple of more months. It drops in November, and it's just the very end of July. They did have a teaser before, so we should at least have one more, if not two. So really looking forward to seeing more of that. As you can see with the picture down here, I'm gonna get into the actual breakdown, like of stuff that he knows is gonna be like going on with the movie, so I kind of have a better understanding of what's going on. Because from the trailer, it just looked like a fun team up movie, and I'm looking forward to it. I just don't know the bigger picture of the movie, if that kind of makes sense. I just know the kind of small scale like bits of their powers are screwed up, so they're changing places, then they're going up against the villain and Fury's back to help him. So it has to be, I'm guessing, after Secret Invasion, because he seems to have come back to Earth and gotten himself together. If you have seen the Secret Invasion show, so you'll know all the stuff that he's been through and has one more episode to go through. So we will see how all of that ends up connecting. Maybe we get a post-credit scene, mid-credit scene for the Marvel, since this is kind of connected, I'm guessing, to it, because just because of the fact that Fury's in both of them. Fury has that big connection with I believe two of them he has a connection with, because at the end of WandaVision, I believe Monica went up to the space station to meet with Fury. But Kamala, not yet. She will obviously get one through the course of this movie. And the other, Carol, obviously, the whole movie was based on their first meeting and all that kind of stuff, and her, kind of being the influence of the name, the inspiration of the name for the Avengers. Carol, Avenger Danvers, I believe that was the name of her on the plane or whatever it was, or flight nickname or whatever. I haven't watched Top Gun, so forgive me. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the movie. Don't have super high expectations. I'm trying not to have super high expectations, but I'm just really looking forward to this movie a lot, just because of the characters that are in it, really, and the fact that I cannot stress the fact how much I love the Miss Marvel series. It was just, now the villain and all that kind of stuff, it wasn't all that great with I believe it was the Jinn and all that, so that wasn't all that great. But her portrayal of the character and just everything about her friend group, the family. I'm not, I'm black, so I don't get that whole kind of dynamic for what their household was about and all that kind of stuff. But I just feel the relationship between kind of teenager and friends and teenager and parents, they really portrayed that really well. Absolutely loved everything about it. Like I said, except the villain. So yeah, all in all, cannot wait to see this movie later on this year. Can't wait for another trailer. And when we come back, when we have another trailer after watching this review, I will know a bit more about kind of the scope of the movie and what all is going on from the villain's point of view and everything, and how it kind of relates to what all is going on in the future of Marvel and Marvel movies, man. So, like I say all the time, we're trying to get into the habit of saying thank you all for making it. If you've made it this far, thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, because that means you watched basically from beginning to end. Really means a lot. Really helps out the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time we drop a new video, hit that notification bell. And I will see y'all in the next one.